What we're working on today is our striking the ball, and what we're going to focus on is our ability to try and combine with our teammates to play forward. All right, so it's all about passing and moving forward. So who could tell me a few things that we need to do if we want to pass forward?
First touch forward.
So we want to look to take our first touch forward. What else do we want to do?
Scan to see if there's a gap.
Scan to see if there's a gap to play, yeah?
If you're...
What we're going to have is wall players on the outside and then 3 players in the middle, as you can see here. So what I need is 5 different people to pick up a blue bib and stand exactly where it is, and then can I get non-bibs to have 2 wall players and 3 people in the middle. Let's go. We're focusing on passing the ball forward. All right, so you're not allowed to play the ball backwards. So if I receive the ball, can I have the ball? If I receive the ball here and you're standing there, Daisy, move there. I can't pass to you, I've got to look to play forward. So if I've got to play forward, where are you going to move? So yeah, maybe you're moving in front of me now. All right? So we want forward runs. You can't play backwards, you must play forward. Other thing we've got to make sure is, Sarin, you're moving around the area. So you're not just standing in the corner. You might move over there, you might move over there. We've got to have constant movement. Play the ball in, make forward runs. Must do 3 passes. Little game we're going to play for the next 20 seconds is see how many times one team can get the ball from one wall player to the other. So every time you pass it to one wall player, you get a point. Come back, you get a point. Play for 20 seconds, see which team can get the most points. Up, ball back. Let's go. Play the ball in, make forward runs. Must do 3 passes. Good. Make sure you're counting, make sure you're counting. This time, you're only allowed to take 3 touches. All right? 3 touches. Everyone understand that? Yeah. 3 touches, and you're not allowed to play backwards. We'll see which team can get 6 passes. You ready? Yeah. Let's go. Can't play backwards, 3 touch max. First team to 6. Good. Can you take a touch forward? Awesome. Forward touch, forward run. First team to 6, first team to 6. Do we have to take 3 touches? No. If we can play the pass in 2, should we maybe play the pass in 2? Yes. If we could play it accurately in 1, should we play it in 1? Yes. Yes, all right. So maximum 3, but the aim is to try and get the ball as quick as you can to the other side. So, just thinking about positioning. If a ball comes into Ben here, play the ball in. If we were trying to get the ball there as quick as we can, where do you guys want to stand? Do you want to stand right next to him? All right, so go and find a position that he can play forward to. No point us standing next to him. All right, we want to spread out as much as we can, get the ball there. Great stuff. Good communication, Yada. Just tell me a few things in there that we're working on in relation to passing forward.
Can't play back.
All right, so...
Ooh, in.
Yeah, so we've got to look to go forward if we can by scanning.
Think about your position.
Think about your body position so you can face forward. And a bit of communication in there. Ben, you got one more for us? Look to take the first touch forward so we can play forward. All right? So a few things in there that we can obviously work on to ensure that we're moving the ball forward. Why do we want to move the ball forward again?
To get goals.
To go score goals. All right? Exactly right. Today we are working on striking the ball, and we're going to move into a directional possession game. All right? So as you can see, we've got the area set up. We're going to have 2 wall players on the outside, and it's going to be a 4v4 in the middle. And all we're going to try and do is get the ball from one wall player to the other. All right? Keeping it nice and simple. We're going to be working on our positioning off the ball, our communication, and then how we strike the ball to our teammate, and if we can make those forward passes into the end zone. Every time you go from one wall player to the other, we'll give you 1 point. If you don't have the ball, you're trying to win it as quick as you can so that you can then pass from one wall player to the other. And where are we going? Good. Keep that ball moving quickly. Play the wall player. Can you play the end? Oh, good, Elton Blake. All right, so The aim is to try and hit the wall player at the end. That is the aim. So, when we get the ball from the side, what do we want to have? So if the wall player has the ball, space,
Options.
and where do we want the options? Good. So we want an option left. Can we get an option right? Then can we get one in the middle and someone a little bit further down? So, in this example, where would you want to stand? All right, so maybe you move to the side, but look behind. So if you're blocking her, you probably don't want to choose your teammate. So can you move in a position where you're not going to block her? That's better. All right? So now if I pass to you, you can turn and you could hit the wall player. So think about where we're standing so we have space and that we can move to pass forward to hit the wall player. Good pass. Can you get it? Good. 1 point. You reckon? Good. Hit the wall player. Once that ball comes from the wall player, yes, in, all right, I'm looking to face forward. If I can face forward, then what do we want from my teammates? All right, so can we look to make runs into space so I can play? So Ben, if I'm facing forward, where can you go so you could hit that wall player? Good. So we have a forward run, then look to play the wall player, and that's how we go there. Great work, Blake. Keep the ball and play. That's an awesome pass. Good movement. Can we hit the wall player? Very nice. So, just wanted to highlight a great pass there. So, we're working on striking the ball. So what Yada's done, she's looked into the gap, all right, and found her teammate right there. So, knock the pass that you played in, play right in the gap. Then what did? You took your touch forward, and then you played into the wall player. That's exactly what we're after. Firm pass into a teammate that can then take their touch forward and play towards the end. Today we're going to be working on striking the ball, in particular killer passes. So we're going to jump into a game where we're going to have some wall players. We're going to play on both teams. It's going to be a 3v3 and then we're going to have goalkeepers in the middle. In the middle here, 3v3 plus the goalkeeper. So we've got the blue area, which is the middle, 3v3. We then have the two wide areas, which is from the blue cone to the yellow cone. This is the wide area or wide zone. All right? No one is allowed in here. Only the yellow players are allowed in here. Okay? So, all the game is to start off with, blue versus white, and you have wide players to play on. All right? If you play to them, they'll play back to you. So then it'll become maybe a 5v4. All right? So, ball starting from the blue team. You've got the wide players. Can you use them? Let's go. Minute and a half left. That's a better ball, runner. And we'll give it white ball. Wherever we are on the field, can we look to play the wide players? All right, and then get it back off them and go and score. So wide players, think about your positioning as well. You might come deep or you might go high. So if I'm in a situation here, where might you go, Mika, so I can play a ball into you? Where else could you go? What's a better position? So I could play that ball into you. That's the killer pass. And then we can look to try and go and score. Good. Go on, go and score if you can. And get our head up. Head up. Where can you play? Good, Mika. Great pass there. Can we create a goal scoring opportunity? Oh, all right. Wall players, you're allowed 3 touches only. 3 touches only. Remember, in the middle here, we're looking to play the killer pass. If we can't play the killer pass, there's still a goal to go and score at. So number 1, can we try and score? Can we also look to play the pass? All right, see how we go. Ball starts from here. Let's play. Yeah, so you play that ball in that gap there, forward. Yeah, just around the corner. That's right. Good. Good. Wide players, can you be moving? Play on. So now get high, get high, get high, get high. Good touch. Go.